Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today we're taking a look at a fully colonized world. Yes, not a rover, not a ship. This is a fully colonized world that you can explore, complete with lore, complete with tons of data pads and information and things to explore, and really immerse yourself within this system. And if you're like me, that is something I really enjoy. I do love a good Space Engineers roleplay scenario. So grab your friends or venture out by yourself into this world and find out what exactly is happening here. In today's video though, I want to just have a look at the various different settlements, show you what's on offer without putting too many spoilers out there in terms of the lore and the story, because if you want to explore that, there'll be a link down in the description of this video. Jump on that, jump on the Steam Workshop and check it out. So we're here at one of these lovely oasis type settlements. We've got this solar array off to the side there, and we've got this village with various different compartments or apartments, as well as little compounds like this one that's heavily guarded. I wonder what the story is behind this house, something that we'd have to discover. And as we come into the town here itself, there's small landing pads for drones. You've got the ambience of people talking, playing. You've got these various different buildings that are fully office staffed, as you can see there. The buildings are named and labeled, so as you head through this world, you head through the markets in different sections. It really just immerses you in a world that Space Engineers isn't always the best, because there's not NPCs and things to really interact with, but it's doing the best it can to throw you into this world and get you stuck in with some lore and history of what's actually happening here on this planet. You can even see a drone flying off there in distance, another little landing pad in this section, and there's going to be various challenges through this world for you to explore. So if we go a little bit further away, you can see there's other smaller outposts up on the top here, some sort of mining outpost complete with a drone, or a processing outpost right on the top of the oasis, and the drones are heading out across the various different areas, little outposts such as this one to explore. Look at this. This is a really cool little encampment. You can see the modded sort of tarp blocks really coming into effect, hiding barrels. There's some sort of plants that are being grown here in this section. We've got some target dummies there, or maybe some sort of robot, some crates out there. We've got some NPCs standing guard, some people attending to the plants, and we've got the drone continuing out over this way past various different little farms. That's what I'm guessing these guys are. There's some sort of farm constructions. We've got more NPCs in here. You've got probably data pads to find with these in sections. Oh, we've got a little bit of information here. Hey folks, I have a schedule to keep. The next time you let me wait with the shuttle and all the other commuters for 15 minutes, I'll take off. So there's a little bit of story going back there as well. So if we continue exploring this way in the direction of the drone, perhaps we'll come across some more things over here. I'm guessing we're going to. So we'll head in this direction, and we have another little outpost out here. So it is fully populated. Loads of little things to visit, check out, raid, loot. You can become a giant pirate if you want to on this sort of world, stealing from these outposts, destroying them if you wish to, changing all their music up on the jukebox to fun music. Look at this. It's lovely, and then the drone's just shooting over the top. There's got to be more outposts and a little radar dish in this direction. And the idea of this scenario as well is to lead the player on an adventure, so I'm guessing it's going to start off relatively easy and get harder. So as we flick through some of the grids here, you can see that there's this heavily defended compound in this area. Maybe you need to build something to attack it. You've got some remote turrets. You've got this perimeter wall that looks quite menacing. And in the background here, we have these sort of cargo or supply areas, something maybe the players need to raid to get this loot out of here. A little remote turret truck. And then up here, there is also a heavy sort of fighter on this landing pad. There's also a smaller fighter in some defensive positions up here, but just a really cool outpost. And they've got these little turrets as well, ready to be manned and engage various targets that come across them. So if we go a bit further down, we actually come across these hovercrafts. So this is the hovercraft. This is where you actually start this scenario. You start it off in the middle of the desert right here, and you go to this little crate. There's some tools lying around, and you get yourself a little data pad. I'm not going to read through it. You can have a quick pause and read through it if you want to, but this starts you out on your quest of exploring this world and the various challenges you're going to encounter. So let's have a look at a few more of the various different outposts. So we've got ourselves a factory over here. A little factory with all these bushes and shrubs and things going on the top of it. Let's have a look around. So you've got an entrance way through here into this main hangar. We've got the NPC mod standing by. There's various trading opportunities as well. Got a main hangar door that takes us into a dock there. And there's always data pads and information on screens for the player to check out and read and understand exactly what's going on in each one of these locations. For someone like me as well who likes to immerse themselves in a story like this is perfect. Even though sometimes you might not have much to do but do some reading, having a world like this with a story takes so long to bloody build. Let's continue on though. So as we scroll down our list, you'll see there's plenty to do. Even out in space, we've got these little turret pods. So we've got turret pods guarding a space station of some kind. Wonder what could be going on here. It looks like there's some sparking going on inside as well. So perhaps something is damaged. It needs to be explored. There's like a big dish going on in here. Who does this belong to and what's happening here, or what's happened here? So you've got some little screens, got some error issues by the looks of it. So this could be another outpost that you need to help out. You need to solve their problem, do some repairing, maybe get some rewards in return. Let's move down our list of entities. And there's just so much to do here. This must have took hours and hours to try and complete. So let's go to our scout buggy. So the scout buggy is at another little outpost out here. Did we actually have a look at this one already? No, we didn't. So this is another small like factory outpost by the look of it. Stationed with a few buildings on either side, a few small little grids as well. And all this can be stolen, it can be worked with, you could play a good guy in this world. But of course, you've got to understand that you need to add that roleplay element. Space Engineers is not really strong enough on that sort of AI or storyline that if you decide that you don't want to follow the sort of rules of the world, you can do, and you can just rob and grind down everything you can. There's even a 3D printer up here, that's quite fun. I like that little idea. This would be great to explore. Look at this bridgeway as well, with a net going across the top of it. We've got some fun music. They've got some music of people playing here as well. It is a modded world, this, but it downloads as a complete package. So you don't need to run around scanning for different mods. I even like how they've used some of these little plates on the floor to act as a makeshift walkway. So authorized personnel only. Follow security protocols at all times. So there's some sort of reactor here. Maybe you have to blow up a reactor and turn off the base's power. That would be a cool scenario to do. Let's run ourselves down the list a little bit further. So we've got sand compressor component. This is one of these little outposts in the middle of nowhere. Little cargo net here. Some people doing some paperwork and having a chill out at a bar in the center of the desert. Another one of these drones flying over. Are these like a cargo drone of some kind? Or a transport drone? Looks like it's some sort of cargo. This is the one we saw earlier. So if we head in this direction, this cargo drone must follow some sort of route with additional buildings on it. So I'm not seeing anything out here in the dunes. Well, there's got to be something it's travelling to. Let's have a look, see if we missed anything else. There's so many other things. Oh, this is a bulwark class ground turret. Where's this? So this looks like it's on Mars. So there's even stuff going on the Mars world to explore. So they've got the hydrogen deposits going on there. They've got a large transport ship for hydrogen, a hydrogen hauler going on in this area. I wonder what you'd have to do in this section. What you'd have to explore, or what's the lore behind this world. So let's drop down a little further, see if there's anything else. There's going to be tons of things to explore. You can see the searchlight on this one. We've got a drone sort of facility with 2 huts. Oh, look at that. I like that little thing on the hill, little radar dish or solar array scanning through there. And they've got some smaller structures on here. Are these some sort of radars, or there's some sort of artwork display? Got a little hover vehicle or a hover sort of cargo transport there. Some flyers. There's another little rusty outpost over here, or is this just some wrecks? Yeah, it just looks like a completely rusted out, abandoned place, perfect for scrapping. One of the rovers is already attached up to the side of it there. So there we go, a complete system for you to check out, filled with lore, filled with a little bit of roleplay. If you're finding this something that you'd find exciting, then I recommend you check out the link in the description below and go and explore this world, find out the lore behind it. And if you find out anything interesting, maybe put some spoilers down in the comment section below. But at the same time, guys, if you don't want spoilers on this scenario, perhaps don't look down there. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.